Hi, so we're looking at current questions. So average age of a family of 5 members was 32. 3 years later, the oldest member of family died at the age of 60, and on the same day, child was born in the family. So that means the total reduced by 60 because 60% went out and 0% came in. So total reduced by 60. What would be the average age of family 20 years after that? So let's say 32. After 3 years, the average will be technically 35, and after more than, and then 60 years got reduced. When 60 years got reduced, that means there are 5 members, so the average would have come down by 12 years. 60 years reduced, and there are 5 members, so average would have come down by 12 years, so it would have become 23. Now after 20 years, the average will become 23 plus 20, 43 years. That will be the answer. So when the total comes down by 60, average will come down by 60 divided by 5 members, because the 60 will be divided by 5 people. 12. So reduction of 12 means 23 is the average. So total becomes 43 after 20 years. That is average. Amit, Shubham, Rakesh and Ramesh are 4 brothers. The father divided the property among the 4 sons such that Amit's share is 40% more than Ramesh's share. Now Rakesh got 20%. So Rakesh got 20%. Okay, and then Shubham, his share is 5 times of Shubham. That means Shubham's share will be 20% into 8 upon 5, which will give you 32%. So we know Shubham's share is 32%. So total becomes 52%. So what is left is 48% is balance. Now in 48% you have to divide between Amit and Ramesh. And Amit gets 40% more than Ramesh. So if Ramesh is X, then Amit will be 1.4x, 40% more. That is 48. So 2.4x is 48. So you get x equal to 48 upon 2.4, 20. Which means Amit's share is 1.4 into 20, which is 28%. B option. So x you get 20. Once you get x 20, Amit's share is 1.4x, which is 28. You can also maybe look at, ensure that Amit's share is 40% more than Ramesh. So Amit is equal to 1.4 times of Ramesh. 1.4 is a multiple of 7. The only 2 options are multiple of 7, 21 and 28. Then you can substitute and check out. If it's 28, the previous one will be 20. 48 satisfies. So B option. So 1.4 times the multiple of 7. So option multiple of 7. Check that out and substitute to get the answer quickly. By selling a car at 4,05,000, the man gets 10% loss. So let the CP be 100x. So if he sells at a loss, selling price at a loss, it will be 90x, 10% loss. And selling price as a profit will be 120x, 20% profit. Now 90x stands for 4,05,000. So 120x stands for how much? Cross multiply. 120x into 4,05,000 upon 90x. X gets cancelled, 0 gets cancelled, 3, 4. 3 will get cancelled, 4,05,000, which is 1, 3, 5, 0, 0, 0. 135 4s are, will be 540. That will be the answer. E option. 5,40,000. 2 trains are running in the same direction. If they are running in the same direction, their relative speed becomes S1 minus S2, which is 102 minus 72, because they are going in the same direction, which is 30 kilometers per hour. We know time is distance upon speed. Total distance is 550 plus 350, which is 900 meters, which is 0.9 kilometers. So I used everything in the same kilometers and kilometers per hour. 90 upon 30. So time will get in hours because it's in kilometers per hour and kilometers. So to convert to second, you multiply by 3600. Multiply. Okay, you will get 120 into 0.9, which is 108. D option. Second. This is to convert to seconds. We multiply by 3600, and from there you got 108 seconds as the answer. Samantha can do a piece of work in 22 days and Nimisha in 33 days. Now, one way is to do by LCM method. So 22 and 33, LCM is 66. So Samantha does 3 units of work and Nimisha does 2 units of work. So together they do 5 units of work and they work for 4 days together. So 5 into 4, they do 20 units of work. How much is left? 66 minus 20, 46 units of work is left. Because out of 66 units of work, 20 units of work is done. So what is left is 46 units of work. And Nimisha does 2 units of work every day. So 46 units of work upon 2 will give you 23 days. There is also one more way of doing it. Simple way. So already Nimisha has worked for 4 days. And Samantha has worked for also 4 days. But Samantha's 4 days is same as Nimisha's 6 days. Because Samantha's 22 days is Nimisha's 33 days. So Samantha's 4 days is same as Nimisha's 6 days. Okay, 1.5 times. That means total Nimisha's 10 days of work is over. So out of 33 days, 10 days of work is over. So what is left is 23 days of work. That will be the answer. Just use simple techniques. Avoid using too much of equations, formulas. Just use simple techniques that will help you to be faster in the examination. And that is what is important in speed-based exams like CET, to be fast. Thank you.